There have always been secret societies to retain knowledge.
In the Arab world, was completely fascinated by the idea of secret societies, Western secret societies.
There are all sorts of secret societies. There are political ones, there are criminal ones, and indeed there are occult ones.
The facts are there. It's just that we each sometimes interpret them differently.
Welcome, fellow truth seekers, to another riveting episode of Conspiracy Chronicles, Unveiling the Truth. I'm your host, Gorkem Yuksel, and today we're delving into the shadowy realms of secret societies that allegedly pull the strings behind the curtains of our world. Strap in, because in this episode, we're unraveling the web of conspiracy theories that shroud contemporary secret societies. From the elusive Illuminati to the enigmatic Freemasons, we'll navigate through the labyrinth of claims and counterclaims, separating fact from fiction. As we embark on this journey, let me be your guide into the depths of speculation, where whispers of clandestine meetings and global manipulation echo. Are these secret societies orchestrating a grand scheme for a new world order? Or are they simply the product of fertile imaginations? We'll explore the myths and mysteries surrounding organizations like the Bilderberg Group, the Skull and Bones, and the exclusive gatherings at the Bohemian Grove. Are these gatherings innocent networking events, or do they harbor hidden agendas that could reshape the course of history? Well, join me as we sift through the pages of conspiracy theories, and critically examining the evidence and exposing the threads that connect these tales. But remember, dear listeners, as we venture into the heart of secrecy, let's keep our minds open, our skepticism sharp, and our thirst for truth unquenchable. This is Conspiracy Chronicles, Unveiling the Truth, and again I'm your host, Gorkem Yuksel, and the journey into the world of secret societies begins now.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it.
Let's start with the Illuminati, as this is perhaps one of the most enduring conspiracy theories. It suggests that a secret, powerful elite group known as the Illuminati controls world events and manipulates governments behind the scenes to establish a new world order. We can probably fill an entire episode just on this one topic, but that's for another day. The Illuminati refers to several historical and contemporary groups, and the term is often used in different contexts. The original Bavarian Illuminati was a secret society founded on May 1st, 1776, in Ingolstadt, Bavaria, modern-day Germany, by Adam Weishaupt. Weishaupt, a professor of law, created the order with the aim of promoting Enlightenment ideas such as reason, secularism, and the separation of church and state. The Bavarian Illuminati was a relatively short-lived organization, disbanded and suppressed by the Bavarian government in 1785. However, its existence and activities have fueled numerous conspiracy theories that persist to this day. In contemporary conspiracy theories, the term Illuminati is often used more broadly to refer to a shadowy, powerful, and secretive group that is believed to control world events and manipulate governments from behind the scenes. So who are these Illuminati members? Some believe Elon Musk, Bill Gates, George Soros, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Madonna, Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Lindsay Lohan, Rihanna, and even the late Michael Jackson to be part of the Illuminati Society. And that's just a short list. The notion of global control and manipulation by the Illuminati is a central theme in many conspiracy theories. According to these theories, the Illuminati is believed to be a secretive and powerful organization that works behind the scenes to control and manipulate world events for its own gain. One of the key concepts in Illuminati conspiracy theories is the idea of a new world order. It is often suggested that the Illuminati aims to establish a one-world government that would replace existing national governments. The alleged goal of this new world order is to centralize power and control on a global scale. While the concept of a new world order has been discussed in various forms throughout history, the modern incarnation of the theory gained significant attention in the late 20th century. Proponents of the New World Order theory often claim that the ultimate goal is the creation of a single global government or authority. This would involve the dissolution of national governments and the establishment of a centralized power structure. The theory of centralized authority in the context of the New World Order conspiracy suggests the establishment of a single, overarching global government or authority that would supersede the sovereignty of individual nations. This concept encompasses various elements and has been a recurring theme in conspiracy theories for decades. Central to the theory is the idea that individual nations would relinquish their autonomy to a higher global authority. National governments, according to the theory, would be subordinated to this centralized power. Proponents of the theory often claim that the end goal is the creation of a singular world government, which would have the authority to make decisions that impact the entire globe. This would involve a fundamental restructuring of political systems. The NWO theory typically posits that a small, secretive group of elites, often referred to as the global elite or the Illuminati, would be the driving force behind this centralized authority. These elites are believed to wield immense power and influence. The theory suggests that the elites would infiltrate and manipulate key institutions, such as governments, financial systems, intelligence agencies, and international organizations, to pave the way for centralized governance. Some versions of the centralized authority theory argue that the NWO would exert control over global economies. This would involve allegations of manipulating currencies, controlling central banks, and influencing economic policies on a worldwide scale. The theory often implies that the centralized authority would dictate political decisions and policies globally. National governments would be subservient to this overarching power structure. In the context of a centralized authority, the NWO theory suggests the implementation of uniform laws, regulations, and policies across nations. This would extend to issues such as human rights, environmental regulations, and economic practices. Some versions of the theory posit that there would be organized resistance against the establishment of a centralized authority. Movements resisting the NWO are often portrayed as fighting for individual freedoms and national sovereignty. The NWO theory often contends that the elites use military interventions to create or exasperate conflicts. Wars and geopolitical instability, according to the theory, are tools for achieving global dominance. Some NWO theories involve the idea that advanced surveillance technologies and mass data collection are used to monitor and control populations. This control is believed to extend to aspects of daily life, privacy, and individual freedoms. Most conspiracy theories often point to alleged hidden signs and symbols as evidence of the Illuminati's influence and presence in various aspects of society. Perhaps the most widely recognized symbol, the all-seeing eye, often appears in the form of an eye enclosed within a triangle. This symbol is found on the back of a US dollar bill. While it is a part of the Great Seal of the United States, conspiracy theories suggest that it represents the Illuminati's surveillance and control over the world. The pyramid, particularly the unfinished pyramid with an eye above it, is another symbol frequently linked to the Illuminati conspiracy theories. Some claim that the pyramid symbolizes the structure of the Illuminati, with the eye representing their watchful gaze. The number 666, often associated with the biblical number of the beast, is sometimes cited in Illuminati conspiracy theories. Theories may suggest that certain numeric patterns or occurrences are intentional signals of the Illuminati's influence. Some conspiracy theories point to the owl as a symbol of the Illuminati, particularly linking it to the Bohemian Grove gatherings. The Bohemian Grove is an exclusive male-only club where influential individuals gather annually, and it features an owl statue. Some believe the inverted cross, often associated with Satanism, has been cited as a symbol of the Illuminati's alleged anti-religious agenda. However, this interpretation is subjective and not universally accepted. Conspiracy theorists often scrutinize popular culture for Illuminati symbols. This includes examining music videos, album covers, and public appearances for signs of allegiance to the secret society. Triangles, pyramids, and all-seeing eyes are often cited in these analyses. Some conspiracy theorists scrutinize celebrities' hand movements, claiming that certain signs are secret symbols associated with the Illuminati.
Is the Illuminati real? I present to you the answer. The Illuminati is real. It's time you learn the truth. Wake up, America.
Let's move on to the Freemasons. The Freemasons, or Masons, are a fraternal organization that traces its origins back to the medieval stonemason guilds. Over time, the organization has evolved into a worldwide society with a distinctive set of traditions, rituals, and symbols. Freemasonry is not a single centralized organization. Instead, it consists of independent lodges that operate under various jurisdictions. The precursor to Freemasonry can be traced back to the guilds of stonemasons who built cathedrals, castles, and other monumental structures during the medieval period. These guilds were responsible for training and regulating the work of the stonemasons. Initially, the guilds were composed of operative or working stonemasons. As the demand for skilled stonemasons declined, these guilds began to admit non-masons known as speculative or accepted masons, who were interested in the moral, ethical, and symbolic aspects of the craft. The early 17th century witnessed a formalization of Freemasonry with the establishment of the first Grand Lodge in London in 1717. This event marked the beginning of organized Freemasonry as a fraternal and speculative organization, moving away from its operative origins. In the 18th century, Freemasonry gained popularity across Europe and North America. Lodges were established and Freemasonry began to expand beyond the guilds and aristocratic circles, attracting members from various other social classes. The Age of Enlightenment in the 18th century had a significant impact on Freemasonry. Enlightenment ideals such as reason, tolerance, and individual freedom influenced Masonic philosophy. Many Enlightenment thinkers, including Voltaire and Benjamin Franklin, were also Freemasons. Freemasonry is known for its symbolic language, rituals, and moral teachings. The use of symbols such as the square and compass, the apron, and the all-seeing eye became integral to Masonic practice, conveying moral and philosophical lessons. Freemasonry played a role in the founding of the United States. Many of the founding fathers, including George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and John Hancock, were Freemasons. Masonic symbols are incorporated into some of the architecture in Washington, D.C. In the 19th and 20th centuries, Freemasonry continued to spread globally. It established lodges in various countries, adapting to different cultural contexts, while maintaining core Masonic principles. Freemasonry has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories throughout history and have contributed to mystique surrounding the organization. Some conspiracy theories suggest that Freemasons, particularly those at the highest levels, secretly control world events and governments, manipulating them to serve their own interests. Some also connect Freemasonry to the Illuminati and the New World Order, suggesting that the two groups are part of a larger, secretive network controlling global affairs. Freemasons are often accused of embedding secret symbols and influences in architecture, particularly in government buildings and monuments. We covered some of the claims around symbolism and phrases used at the Denver International Airport in episode 5, and we urge you to listen to that episode if you haven't already done so. Freemasons are believed to use secret handshakes and signals to identify themselves and communicate with each other covertly. Some conspiracy theories assert that Freemasons exert undue influence on political and judicial systems, leading to biased decisions and policies. Freemasonry has also been accused of both promoting and opposing certain religious beliefs. Some conspiracy theories label Freemasonry as anti-religious or having a secret religious agenda.
Well, the Bilderberg meetings held this past weekend at the Mandarin Oriental in Washington, D.C. convened again for the first time after a 2-year pandemic hiatus. About 120 of the West's most powerful people, including heads of NATO, CIA, and NSA, prime ministers of nations, big tech executives, and vaccine makers, gathered together to discuss the world's problems, mostly focusing on war and foreign policy. You've probably never heard of these meetings. Most people haven't, and that's no surprise. The meetings are conducted in secret without any press. In fact, the organizers are proud of the secrecy. On their website, they state, the meetings are held under the Chatham House rule, which states that participants are free to use the information received, but neither the identity nor the affiliation of the speakers nor of any other participant may be revealed. Thanks to the private nature of the meeting, the participants take part as individuals rather than in any official capacity, and hence are not bound by the conventions of their office or by pre-agreed positions. Oh, sure. So democratically elected policymakers and other government chiefs who work on the taxpayer's dime go and sip cocktails behind closed doors in a luxurious hotel discussing important matters such as war, global alliances, pandemic responses, and disinformation with the corporate billionaire class all weekend in secret without the press. But don't worry, they're doing it as private citizens. So it's okay, because what they discuss probably won't affect us, right?
All right. Well, if you haven't already guessed, the next topic up for discussion is the Bilderberg Group. The Bilderberg Group is an annual private conference of around 130 to 140 individuals, mostly from North America and Europe, representing various fields such as politics, finance, academia, and media. The meetings are closed to the public, and attendees participate in their private capacity rather than their official representatives of their governments or organizations. I will eventually do an entire podcast specifically on the Bilderberg Group, as there's much to cover about its covert operations and secretive meetings. Now, the Bilderberg Group was established in 1954 during a conference at the Hotel de Bilderberg in the Netherlands. The initiative came from Joseph Redinger, a Polish political advisor, and Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands, along with Belgian Prime Minister Paul van Zeeland. The Bilderberg Group convenes once a year in a luxurious and secluded location. Participants discuss a wide range of topics including international relations, economics, and geopolitical issues. The discussions are held under the Chatham House rule, allowing participants to speak candidly without attribution. Attendees include influential individuals from various fields, such as political leaders, business magnates, academics, and journalists. The list of participants is not publicly disclosed, and attendees are invited personally. The Bilderberg meetings have no formal agenda. However, the website does disclose a few topics that they intend to cover. Discussions are driven by the participants. The meetings are intended to facilitate informal discussions and the exchange of ideas among leaders in different fields. The Bilderberg Group has faced criticism and generated a lot of conspiracy theories. Some claim that the group operates as a shadowy world government, influencing global events and policies behind the scenes. Critics argue that the lack of transparency and the private nature of the meetings contribute to suspicions about the group's true intentions. Attendance at the Bilderberg Group meetings is by invitation only, and individuals are invited based on their expertise, influence, or leadership roles in various fields, such as politics, finance, academia, and media. The list of participants is carefully curated, and attendees are generally considered to be influential figures in their respective areas. The meetings are closed to the public, and participants attend in their private capacity rather than as official representatives of their governments or organizations. It's important to note that Bilderberg meetings are private, and the organization does not officially disclose the guest list. However, attendees are occasionally identified through leaks, participant statements, or official releases. Invitations are extended to a diverse group of individuals, including political leaders, head of state, government officials, and prominent political figures from participating countries. Some notable leaders include Henry Kissinger, the former U.S. Secretary of State and Nobel Peace Prize laureate; Bill Clinton, the former U.S. President, reportedly attending a Bilderberg meeting in 1991 before his presidential campaign; Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor, attended Bilderberg meetings before becoming Chancellor; Tony Blair, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom; Emmanuel Macron, the current President of France, attended a Bilderberg meeting in 2014 before his election; Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, reportedly attended a Bilderberg meeting in 2016. Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, attended Bilderberg meetings during her political career. And Barack Obama. Before becoming U.S. President, Barack Obama attended a Bilderberg meeting in 2008 during his presidential campaign. Okay, but let's not forget the high-profile business executives, leaders of major corporations, and influential business figures. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, attended the Bilderberg meeting in 2013. Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft and philanthropist. Jeff Bezos, the founder and former CEO of Amazon. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. Larry Page, the co-founder of Google and Alphabet Inc. Eric Schmidt, former executive chairman of Alphabet Inc. Peter Thiel, the co-founder of PayPal and venture capitalist. And Lloyd Blankfein, former CEO of Goldman Sachs. These are just a few examples, and the list is not exhaustive. Now, no one really knows what exactly takes place behind the closed doors of the Bilderberg Group, but some have speculated and attempted to enter the meeting grounds only to be met with armed guards and security. Wow, to be a fly on the wall, one can only wish.
This year's meeting was led by the Secretary General of NATO, Jens Stoltenberg. But again, they insist there is nothing of public importance going on at this meeting. It's just private citizens getting together in a blockaded hotel, chit-chatting about global matters like war and pandemics, nothing of consequence that we should be concerned about. So there's no need for any reporting or transcripts. The few reporters who attempted to gain access, reporters such as Max Blumenthal, Josh Friedman, Frank Analysis, Luke Rudowski, were denied, and actually the location of the meetings themselves were never announced and remained secret. It was reporter Josh Friedman who was able to figure out where the meetings were even happening. As much as the organizers want to claim all of these powerful people who have the ability to march us into wars, shut down entire nations during a pandemic, and spend endless amount of taxpayer money on things like weapons of mass destruction, are just operating as private citizens, we all know better. These people are not getting together to mingle. Even though nothing official comes from these meetings, no votes, no resolutions or policy statements, there absolutely are ideas being exchanged and decisions being made. The question is, aren't we the people entitled to a reading of the minutes?
Our last one for this episode is the Order of the Skull and Bones. The Order of the Skull and Bones is a secret society that was founded at Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut in 1832. The society is officially known as the Order of Skull and Bones and has become one of the most well-known and secretive collegiate secret societies in the United States. Skull and Bones was founded by William H. Russell and Alphonso Taft, who later became Secretary of War and Attorney General under President Ulysses S. Grant. The society was established as a secret society within Yale University with rituals, symbols, and a secretive initiation process. Skull and Bones has its own meeting place known as the Tomb. The Tomb, located on Yale campus, serves as the headquarters for the society's activities. The building is known for its distinctive architecture and is adorned with various symbols associated with Skull and Bones. Each year, a small number of Yale undergraduate seniors are tapped to join the Skull and Bones. The selection process is secretive, and those who are tapped become members for life. The society is known for its exclusivity, admitting only a select few individuals from each graduating class. Skull and Bones is recognized by its emblem, which features a skull and crossbones. The society's rituals and symbolism contribute to its mysterious reputation. Members are sworn to secrecy, and the details of the society's rituals and activities are closely guarded. Skull and Bones has counted numerous prominent individuals among its members. This includes individuals who have gone on to achieve success in various fields such as politics, business, law, and academia. Notable members include Presidents William Howard Taft, George H.W. Bush, and George W. Bush. Skull and Bones, being one of the most secretive and exclusive collegiate secret societies, has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories over the years. One common conspiracy theory suggests that members of Skull and Bones use their connections to exert significant influence in political and global affairs, and its alleged influence in politics and power suggests that the secret society plays a significant role in shaping political events and global affairs. Conspiracy theorists point to the fact that several U.S. presidents, including William Howard Taft, George H.W. Bush, and George W. Bush, were members of Skull and Bones. This has led to the speculation that the society has a hand in grooming individuals for the highest political offices. The conspiracy theory suggests that Skull and Bones members hold influential positions in government, particularly in the cabinet and other key offices. Proponents of the theory argue that Skull and Bones provides a networking platform for its members, facilitating connections that extend into various spheres of influence. Some conspiracy theories link Skull and Bones to a globalist agenda, suggesting that the society promotes policies and actions that align with a broader vision of global governance. Some conspiracy theories suggest a connection between Skull and Bones and the Central Intelligence Agency, or the CIA, implying that the society has played a role in shaping intelligence and foreign policy. This conspiracy theory often highlights the secretive nature of both Skull and Bones and the CIA, as well as the presence of individuals associated with the society within the intelligence community. Conspiracy theorists suggest that Skull and Bones serves as a recruiting ground for individuals who later join the CIA. The theory proposes that the society identifies and grooms members for intelligence and covert operations, potentially influencing the agency's direction. The secretive nature of Skull and Bones is often emphasized in this theory, with proponents suggesting that the society's clandestine rituals and activities align with covert operations conducted by the CIA. The theory suggests that Skull and Bones members, once integrated into the CIA, may play a role in shaping U.S. foreign policy and influencing decisions related to regime change in other countries. Proponents of the theory often link the alleged connection between Skull and Bones and the CIA to a broader conspiracy to control global affairs. This involves manipulating geopolitical events to benefit the interests of a secretive elite. Lastly, legend has it that within the depths of the Skull and Bones tomb lies a secret portal to an alternate dimension, where society members hold clandestine meetings with extraterrestrial beings. These interdimensional encounters allegedly shape the course of human history, leading to a grand conspiracy that spans the cosmos. As the society's emblematic skull and crossbones take on a new meaning, the claim of a celestial connection remains the ultimate conspiracy, adding to an otherworldly layer to the enigma of Skull and Bones.
In America, connections are everything. It is secret societies that provide the highways which grant members lifelong access to the dark corridors of power. Skull and Bones is one such network, emanating from a temple tomb at Yale University and stretching all the way up to George W. Bush himself.
Well, that wraps up another episode of Conspiracy Chronicles Unveiling the Truth. We delved deep into the shadows of secret societies, exploring the mysteries and conspiracy theories surrounding Skull and Bones, the Bilderberg Group, and more. Remember, in the pursuit of truth, critical thinking is your compass. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of enigmas, be sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback keeps the conversation alive. Connect with us on social media, share your thoughts, or suggest topics for future episodes. Now, as we navigate the realms of secrecy and speculation, let's stay curious but grounded. The truth may be elusive, but the quest for knowledge is a journey worth taking. So until next time, this is Gorkem Yuksel, signing off from Conspiracy Chronicles Unveiling the Truth. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and keep questioning the narratives that shape our understanding of the world.